Hi guys, welcome to the Bipolar in Order course. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the navigation through the Moodle software, which is the software that we use for teaching the course. Moodle is one of the biggest softwares, open source softwares that are used throughout the world in big educational institutions for teaching courses. So it's a very useful platform for teaching, and it is our choice for teaching you and delivering this course. It's very easy to navigate, it's very user friendly, and I hope that you guys will find this course easy to navigate. If there's anything that you're having difficulty with, please do not hesitate to contact us. There's this little bar at the bottom right hand corner of our webpage. Right now it says that we're not available for chat right now, but I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna do one with it off, and I'm gonna turn it on later on to show you what it looks like when it's on and what you can do. But if you click on it, all you have to do is just put your name, your email address, and your message. Click on send, and that will let us know that you need help. And as soon as one of us gets to the message, you will have an answer. So that's what it looks like when it's off, but I'm gonna turn it on right now. Okay, so then this is what it looks like. You see, it says we're online. You can chat with us. You can just click on there. You can say, hello, I have a question on where to find the links for the live classes. And then you just click send, and one of us will get to you as soon as we notice it. So that's how you use the chat button. So any questions that you have regarding the course or any feedback, you're free to use this bar at the bottom right hand corner of any page in our website. But anyway, so this is what it typically looks like when you come in. On the left hand side, there's this navigation area. Each one of these shows you like the dashboard, which is where we're at, the site pages, and my courses. You probably won't need this bottom two. Mostly just like the home, the dashboard, which takes you to this main area, or any of the links on the top over here are easy to navigate. Make it easy to navigate within the course. And this right here, the calendar, shows you in this little jade color shaded area, those are the dates where the live meetings are happening. So if you just hover over the number, like on Tuesday the 23rd, there's a 5 p.m. introspection class and a 9 p.m. introspection class. So this is just a shortcut that allows you to see what's going on right off the bat as you come into the course, like the first thing that you will see. So if you click here where it says Bipolar in Order course, it will take you to the class. But if you wish to go to the main bipolaradvantage.com, you can click over here and it will open the main page in a new browser window. So I'm gonna close that, and I'm just gonna click where it says Bipolar in Order course, so it takes you directly into the main course. And this is what the course looks like. All of the steps are there. They're available for you to do whenever you want. This is like at your own pace, and you decide when to show up for the class and which step you want to do first and which step you wish to do last. I mean, they're not like step per se, but you know which lesson you wish to focus on each week at a time. Some people do it in the order that it's, you know, naturally in there. Some people pick to do, you know, in order versus disorder first, and then they do the lowering the intensity, and then they can do like introspection. So there's no specific order that you have to stick to. You just pick whichever step and then do that step and go from there. So the very first the way that the course is set up, the very first step right here, bipolar, the very first lesson, bipolar in order, it's usually set up where you do a video first, then you do the reading assignment, you show up for the live meetings. I'm gonna show you better over here. You show up for the live meetings, and then you can focus on answering whichever assignments are there for that specific step. So if we go over here, I want to show you first the best method of study for the course lays out the instructions on what's the best method for doing it. You know, it gives you like specific day-to-day instructions, and you do want to read this because it's very important that you don't stress about trying to finish it all or making sure that you're answering everything right. This course is not like a typical course where you're graded on your work and on the quizzes. They're not a quiz. They're called quizzes because that's what the software calls the question prompts, but they're not quizzes. They're not there for you to be graded on. Just think of them more like as a journal prompt. They're there to help you make sense of the concepts and to help the concepts bring them up to your awareness. So like, for example, when we talk about what does it feel like to be depressed, and we talk about the physical, emotional, career, financial, and spiritual feelings of the state, you might not be familiar with that, and that's totally natural that you don't know what that is. So if you don't know the answer to one of the questions, feel free to type I don't know the answer yet. But as you keep showing up and coming back for the lessons and coming into the live classes, you will become familiar with the terms and with the concepts, and it will all start making sense as you progress in the course. So please do read this. It's very important. And then I'm going to go over here back into the bipolar in order main page, which you can do by clicking either in here under the bipolar in order title. It says bipolar in order, or in the blue navigation bar at the top, if you click where it says bipolar in order course, it will also bring you back to this main page where all the lessons are. So then that's the best method of study for the course. In here, it says important details on how to access the live meetings. You can click on that, and there's another video specific for how to access the classes and how to download the software that you're gonna need. In this video, we're gonna focus more on how to navigate through Fuse, but I do wanna mention that you will need to read through this and make sure that you're all set and ready to go, that you have the software downloaded so that you can attend the live meetings as soon as you can. That's, to me personally, I'm a student of the class. My name is Shayla, and I'm also a volunteer here, but the live classes really, really do take all the concepts to the next level. We get to dive deeper and have very meaningful conversations in the live classes. So I recommend that as soon as you can, get set up with that and start at least showing up. So that's how do you information on how to access the live meetings. And then in here, there's important information about how to use the discussion forums. In here, we're here all to learn on how to make bipolar or depression an advantage in our lives. These forums are not support groups. They're there so that you can dive deeper into the subjects and so that you can ask questions about the material. But the forums are not a place for you to network or for you to promote your own work or for you to bring in any outside information like research or any articles or any videos, because that only confuses and it distracts from the concepts, and it misleads others. So if you could please just read this information, get familiar what the guidelines are for participating in the forums. It is a privilege that you can participate and ask questions. So please make the best of that privilege. No outside information is permitted, and the forums are monitored. If we find that you're either asking or giving advice or violating any of the guidelines, we will just give you like a kind reminder and bring it up to your attention. Please don't do that, because those are the guidelines that you agreed to when you signed up for the course. So just read over it and get familiar with the rules and the guidelines for participating in the forums. And then over here, I'm going to show you the first video. The 8 essential steps to freedom from bipolar disorder. So if you click on here, it takes a few minutes for the video to load. So you want to click here where it says play, and then click right there to pause it. And as you know, if you can see, you notice that there's this little gray bar that's loading the video. Just wait for it to be, at least halfway, 3/4 of the way, so that you will be able to watch the video with no interference. You will need a reliable internet connection for this, because if you don't have a reliable internet connection, it might take longer that you wish for it to load. So just keep that in mind. If you have a slower connection, it will take longer, but once it loads, all you have to do is just hit play and it will work. See right there.
How many of you have heard of disordered bipolar? I know you want to correct me and say bipolar.
So that's how you navigate through the video, and then I'm just going to click back over here to the bipolar in order course. And then this is what a reading assignment looks like. I'm going to click on it. It has all the information. You can do all the reading. Again, don't spend more than 15 minutes a day on any of this. It is typical that anyone who spends more than 15 minutes a day, usually they drop out from the course. And of course, this is very, very valuable information, and it's a course that can change your life. And we don't want you to drop out, because it's really, really, really good for you. So if you spend more than 15 minutes, you might become stressed out about it. So just take it easy, be very relaxed, show up. Don't spend more than 15 minutes a day, and just make the best of it. Just be easy on yourself. Don't have too high expectations right from the beginning. And then that's all the links in the first step. So you notice as I go into each step, there's this little blue check mark that lets me know that I already did that step, or I can either click it myself for certain ones so that I know that I finished it, or if I just click on it, right? For example, over here, it's not shaded. There's no check mark on there, but since I already went in and read it, it will show a little check mark, a little blue check mark that I already visited that link. Okay. And then once you do the reading assignment and you visit, you go and do the live class. And then what you wanna do is that you wanna take your time and look through these exercises, of course, following the guidelines on how to go about answering the questions, in terms of the timeline guides that Tom gives you. And then you go over here, it says attempt quiz now. So just keep in mind, this is not a quiz, this is just what Moodle calls them. So you're gonna read through the question, make sure you understand, and if you don't know, that's okay. Like, if you don't know, just don't answer it. I'm going to show you right now. So let's say that I just came in and it tells me, please choose the mania intensity score that best matches the time you have in mind. And let's say that I'm reading through this and I really have no idea. I went blank. I don't know what these things are asking me for. what you can do is just go over here, you click on next. I didn't put any answer, you see, and then it shows you over here, not answered yet, not yet answered, not yet answered. That's okay. So just leave it like that. You can either click here where it says return to attempt, and that will bring you right back, and you can go back and either, like, let's say I want to answer 40 for this one. Okay, so then I'm just going to answer that one because I feel that I know the answer, and then I click next. So that I only answered one and you saved the answer, but the rest you didn't answer. You know, you can just leave it at that. You can come back over here. I'm going to click bipolar in order, and it saves your answer. It knows what your attempt was. And then maybe I can come back like a day or a week later and it says that it's in progress. I haven't finished it yet. Then I'm going to go continue the last attempt. Then after 2-3 days, I think that I know the answer maybe for this one, and maybe I know the answer for this one. And then I go over here, I click next, and right now I feel really good. This is my final answer. I know the answer for those 3, but the other 3 I don't know. Then you can just go over here. You click submit all and finish. That's all I'm sure that I know for now. Click submit all and finish. And this is just a review. It's just showing you what you just clicked on. You finished the review, and that's it. This is the finished quiz the first time that you took it. It shows you the date on Tuesday 16th of February and even the time, and you have the option of reviewing it or reattempting the quiz. So in further steps, in some of the steps, it's going to tell you you know, that it would be good if you can come back every 3 months to fill out this functionality assessments so that you can keep track of your awareness. So 3 months from now, I can come back and answer over here, and I would click reattempt quiz. And now this time, I am sure that I know the answer to all of these questions, and I'm just gonna pick what I think I should put there, and I'm gonna answer all of them because I have become more familiar with my with the concepts and what they're talking about. And then you click next. You see all the answers are saved, and I submit all and finish. Submit all and finish. So every time you come back over here, you can just also click over here. You don't have to read through all of them. You can just click over here on the left side, finish review. So you can come back every time, and you're gonna have the answers from previous attempts and from previous months. So that's how you answer. Some of them are that you pick an answer from what it's given to you, like the one that I just did. But in other ones, you have the option to write something in, like over here. Let me click in here. Identifying our most important core values. You can click here, attempt quiz now. See, and in this ones, they're questions, and you can just answer whatever you think. Maybe make a list with different things. Just type in whatever. See, and then you can come down, and it's the same thing. You click next. It shows you that one you did answer, the one you didn't. You can either come back and it will still stay there, or you can submit all and finish. I'm gonna submit all and finish, and I'm just gonna finish the review. And then that's what it looks like. You can always go back and see what your answers were for that particular time. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over here to the bipolar in order course. So that's how you do the assessments and the quizzes that are not really quizzes, because like I said, you will not be graded on any of this work. It's just they're there for your own personal use. They're there for the benefit of helping you grasp the concepts. So every lesson has a video lesson. It has a reading assignment. You attend a live class schedule, and then you are, you know, a little more prepared so that you can approach the homework assignments. And then there's the forums over here, for example, lowering the intensity discussion. These are all the topics that are already there from previous classes. And then you can either click here where it says add a new discussion topic. And then where it says subject, mental tools for lowering your state. You're just gonna put like a little title so that people have an idea what your topic might be about, and then you can go over here or some tools for there you go. And then you ask a question, and then you click over here, post to forum. Then you click continue. You can wait a few seconds or click continue. It's gonna happen either way. And then that's my first post, Mental Tools for Lowering Your State by Shayla Stevens. See? And to read it, you just click on it, and this is what my post looks like. I can either delete, reply, or edit, because I still have, once you post something, you have 30 minutes for you to either edit it or delete it. Once those 30 minutes are up, then your post becomes permanent on the forum. So now I'm gonna go back over here, and I'm gonna show you how to reply to something that has already been started. So you go here, in order versus disordered discussion, and let's find a topic right here, comorbidity and in disorder. And then there's a question by Ernesto. What about comorbidity of bipolar disorder with others, such as generalized anxiety disorder, social anxiety disorder, obsessive compulsive? Will these exercises work as well? And then if I wanted to reply and answer, I just click here on reply, and then I would type my answer in there, whatever I wanted to type about it, and then I would click post to forum. But I don't know the answer to his questions. I'm gonna find another one, because I picked a very difficult one to participate on. Like, what has changed from taking step 2 in order versus disorder? So over here, I can answer. See, there's tons of answers in here from previous students that have taken the course. So you don't have to read every single one of them. But they're there so that you can participate, so that you may read what other people have learned. Perhaps you can relate to some of them. So what has changed for you from learning about the difference between disorder and in order? Have you begun to notice your actions during the day and which ones fit into each category? Have you caught yourself about to act in a disordered way and been able to choose an in-ordered action instead? I'm gonna click reply, and I said yes. Here's my answer. There we go. Regardless of the intensity. Of my lower depressive states. Okay. My least intense. There we go. Yes, I have noticed how I can now choose in-order behaviors that are in line with my core values, regardless of the intensity of my least intense depressive states. There we go. And then you click here, post to forum. And then you can either wait or click continue. I'm just gonna wait because it's working pretty fast. And there's my answer, see? Again, you can either delete, reply, or edit it within the first 30 minutes. So it's all the way at the bottom because there's already all of these answers to this question. But what I really did was I clicked reply to that question at the top, the very first question at the top. If I wanted to reply to an answer that somebody else had already posted, like this one, Lynn says, hang in there, this approach works and it takes trying and self-forgiveness over and over. It's like an acorn in the earth growing slowly into a beautiful tree. I'm gonna reply to Lynn's comment right there and I say, I totally, oh, it's right here. There we go. And then you click post to forum and it's gonna be a response to Lynn's response to that question, you know. So this is what it looks like. So there's a comment. Lynn responded to that comment and I responded under Lynn's comment right there. So this is what it looks like in the forums. Then I'm gonna go back over here to bipolar in order and then scroll down. And I believe that this is it. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to contact us through the chat tab. Or you can also email me. My name is Shayla, SHEYLA, at bipolaradvantage.com, and I can answer any questions that you might have. But like I said, everything is pretty much here. The most important information is at the top. The best method of study for the course, how to access the live meetings, and how to go about participating in the forums. Take your time. Don't stress about answering all the questions in the quizzes. Just show up and keep coming back, because this course truly can change your life for the better. And that's it. If you wish to learn more about how to access the live meetings, there's gonna be another video for that. But here I'm just gonna show you the schedule for the live classes. It's also found right here, and this is how you can play around with the calendar. See, it shows you the dates, and in here you can go and click on the specific class and for that date, and it shows you information on how to access from over here. You can click on any of these links and that will help you open up things in new browsers. But there's a different video that will take you through this. Okay, so this is it. I hope that this video was helpful, and I hope that this class can change your life for the better like it has mine. Take care.